And it was my cousin and my mom, and they had like a broomstick and a plastic bat in their hand, and I was just like, oh no. So yo, I
Start running. I'm running. Like, you, I ain't gonna whoop my ass outside. So I start booking it. Mind you, it was like a big ass group of teenagers that I was in the fucking crowd. Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. For those who have subscribed and those who are looking at this video now, hit that subscribe button and like this video. I just want to come on here and do a little Q&A because I know y'all probably got to my channel like, why did she create a channel? Why is she here? Who is Kayla? Who is KB Vibin? So here I am. So I had asked some people on my Facebook and my Instagram, like, what are some questions that you would ask somebody if you wanted to get to know them? So I wrote down some of the questions. I have them all written down. And I'm going to answer them. I just wrote them down. I didn't think about the answer to these questions, so you're just gonna get whatever comes out. All right. So let's get this Q&A started. So the first question says, where are you from and where do you live now? So, my name, but I didn't even really say my name in the beginning, right? So duh. So before we get this Q&A started, let me actually introduce myself. How about that? Why don't I start with that? That would make sense, right? So my name is Kayla, and this is my channel, Kayla B Vibin. All right. This channel is just about my life, the hustle, the family life, the working, being a mom, all of that. So, all right. Now let me get started. So, where are you from and where do you live now? So, I'm originally from New York. Harlem. Well, if you really want to be technical, I'm from Sugar Hill. If y'all don't know what Sugar Hill is, it is like the west part of Harlem. It is north of 145th Street. So a lot of people consider Harlem like 116th to 145th, but like the 145th and like 8th and stuff like that. Once you get to like St. Nicholas and Amsterdam and all that, they don't really consider that Harlem. But it is. And I'm from Sugar Hill. And it's that weird part that is like on 155th Street, past the 155th Street Bridge. If y'all know, y'all know. And it is right before the Heights. So you know that big movie that came out, The Heights? Yes, I'm from that area, but not the Heights. So some people consider where I'm from the Heights. Some people call it Sugar Hill, whatever. I just say Harlem because it is what it is. But basically from Sugar Hill. And y'all should know, if y'all listen to rap, Jewels, 55th exit, damn, already we home. Let's get it on. Hey, Ma, what's up? Slide. All right. Let me stop. But yeah, speaking of like Dipset and them, they used to live, well, their store, they used to have a Dipset store, and it was on 152nd and Amsterdam, and I used to pass it all the time. Me and my homegirls, like right there, we used to always see Dipset. But all right, that wasn't the question. It was, where are you from and where do you live now? So that's where I'm from, and I live now in Virginia. I live in Richmond, Virginia. Second question, are you married / in a relationship? Yes, I am very happily married. I've been married for, God, how long have we been married? I've been married for 9 years. This year will be 10 years. But we've been together way longer than that. And Lord, don't get me to sit here and lie and tell you how long we've been together, because it's been a long time. So I'll let y'all do the math. I am 36 and we've been together since I was 19. So yeah, you do the math. I ain't doing it right now.
Do you have any kids? Yes, I have 3 very crazy boys. Yes, I am a boy mom. They are 13, they are 8, and 5. What is your zodiac sign? Virgo. Virgo all the way, the best sign. And if you don't think Virgo is the best sign, you're a hater. Because we are the best. The best. Okay? That's why so many Virgos out here. Ask yourself how many Virgos you know. Some of the best people in your life is probably a Virgo. All right, next question. What kind of food do you like? Is that a trick question? Everything. But no, I really do. Like, I really like different types of food. I don't mind trying new things. I love trying new things. I love to go out to eat, even though there's a lot of restaurants that I have not been to that I want to. Like, I have a whole list on my phone in my notes of restaurants and places that I want to try. But I really don't discriminate on the type of food. Like I said, I'll try anything, for the most part. So I won't say anything, but I will try most things. But if I had to narrow down my favorite food right now, I would say I love seafood. Give me seafood all day, every day. And steak. I love steak. Like, I can eat steak all the time. So steak and seafood. What is the next question? What are some places I have traveled to? I've traveled to a few places. I've been to, so like I said, I'm originally from New York, but I have been to Boston, Massachusetts. I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to Miami. I've been to Baltimore. I've been to Silver Springs, Maryland. I've been to Virginia Beach. I've been to Orlando, Florida. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Mexico. Have I been anywhere else? Oh, I've been to North Carolina. But North Carolina, it was, I have to go back. And very quickly, I'll just tell y'all this very quickly, because when I went to North Carolina, it was basically like I spent the night there because it was a issue with my plane, and I had to get like a hotel voucher and things like that. So like, I can say yes, I've been to Charlotte and I spent the night in Charlotte, but I didn't really do anything. So I don't know if that counts. Yeah, let me know. Does that count? I don't know. I think that's all the places I've been. There's a lot more places that I want to go though, so. Next question. Sugar or cheese in your grits? You know, that is a very important question. I have to say cheese. Cheese. And I just to give you a little rundown, like I tried the sugar and the grits. I never wanted to, but one day I was making grits and I was like, oh, speaking of, because this made me think of my homegirl. I've been to Houston as well. I've also been to Houston. Now, it made me, I backtracked to that other question because when we went to Houston, it was a girls' trip, and one of the ladies on the trip, that's how she ate her grits. Like, we go to a restaurant and she would be like, oh, can you give me some sugar? So that just made me think of it. So anyways, and because of that, I've heard of like people putting sugar in their grits, and I was just like, ugh. But then we went to Houston, and one of the ladies on the trip was always doing that. So one day when I was home, when I was making grits, I was like, okay, let me try this out. So I put a little bit of grits on the side, and it was not good. I did not like it. And I, you know, I put a little butter, I put a little sugar. I did it like I was making, you know, farina. Like, you know, farina, you know, you do the butter, the sugar. I did not like that shit. I don't know how y'all do it. I am a cheese grit person. If I wanted something sweet, I would eat fucking farina. Okay? All right. Next question. Why did I start a YouTube channel? So, I started a YouTube channel because I used to sell paparazzi jewelry maybe like 4 years ago, and I used to, you know, be live on Facebook selling the jewelry. But also while I was selling the jewelry, like I would do different things. Like we would play games, we would talk, and it was just like, it was very fun. Like, and at that time, like in my life, like I was very transparent with a lot of things that were going on in my life. And I used to just have people like reach out and tell me that they like what I was doing. They appreciate like my honesty and me being transparent, things like that. And I honestly was just being me. Like, and I didn't really feel like I had a lot of people to talk to, even though like people were reaching out to me. I don't know, it's weird. But and you know, sometimes you put things on Facebook and you just write your feelings and stuff like that because you need to get it out, not thinking anybody's really paying attention or really listens. And that meant a lot to me at that time. I had eventually stopped selling the paparazzi because I went back to school. But I always was like, oh, you know, I miss doing that. And not even like the selling part of it. It was just like the connection, the videos, the, you know, just overall all of that. And then I always like kind of wanted to like get into content creation, but I was just nervous. And then, you know, you start thinking about what people was gonna say and people judging you. And it's actually a YouTuber. Well, I won't say she is a YouTuber, but she's on other channels as well that I follow. You probably know her, and shout out to her, Just Jazzy. She like inspired me a lot because she gives it to you real, and she basically tells you like, listen, people are going to judge you regardless of what you do, so why not do it and do what you want to do anyways. And it's true, people are going to judge you regardless, so who cares? And at the end of the day, I shouldn't even let nobody make me care, because they ain't not putting no money in my pocket. So, you know, but it is what it is. So, and also like, I like to talk. As you can see, I've been running my mouth. And sometimes I like to just get things off my chest. And I just, you know, I don't really have many friends in Virginia, to be honest with you. So if this speaking on camera and posting my inner thoughts and my life and all of that on a public platform that has millions and millions of views gets me to vent, and I even find people who relate to me, or maybe people who can give me alternate views on things, because, you know, my way of thinking isn't the only way of thinking when it comes to certain topics and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm very open-minded about whatever it is I post, whatever anybody has to say. So yeah, I kind of rambled on a little bit, but pretty much that's why I posted my started this YouTube channel, because I just want to have like some sort of connection with other people, and basically just post what I feel, lack of friendship, lack of people down here that I know. But it's okay. It's okay. Wipe my fake tears away. All right. What is a fun fact about me? So, a fun fact before my fun fact. How about that? I hate this question when we are doing icebreakers at work, because the best fun fact I know is not something that I feel like I could share at work. So
here's the fun fact, my real fun fact. Believe it or not, I have a criminal background. Am I proud of it? No. But is it there? Yes. I am I have been arrested. I've been to jail. I've been charged. Yes. But I save that for a story time. You just gotta watch another video. You gotta wait for that video to be posted. What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna make this quick because I know you're probably like, oh my God, we've been watching this video for how long now? All right, now. But the most embarrassing thing that I feel like ever happened to me, I might have been like 14 years old, and I told my mom that I was spending the night at my friend's house, which I was, and she was able to go to parties. My mom didn't like me to go to parties, so I told my mom I was spending the night at my friend's house. It was a big group of us, because if you're from New York, then you know how it is, like when you hang out on blocks, like this block hang out with this block, you know, things like that. If you're not from New York, basically like where I grew up, it was number streets. So 155th, if you were from 155th Street, you hung out, well, nobody really lived on 155th like that, unless you lived between Amsterdam and Broadway. But anyway, so maybe like 156 would hang out with 157. 157 probably had beef with 159, and then 159 and 164 was beef. Like it was crazy. Like it was crazy growing up. But anyways, it was a big group of people because like it was a bunch of teenagers from all these different blocks, and we were just walking to the party. Like, and I was in that group. So someone, this lady from my building, saw me in that crowd. And I don't know if she thought, I don't even know what she thought. I'm not gonna make no excuses for her. So the next thing I know is I'm outside, and I happen to look back, and it was my cousin and my mom, and they had like a broomstick and a plastic bat in their hand, and I was just like, oh no. So yo, I start running. I'm running. Like, I ain't gonna whoop my ass outside. So I start booking it. Mind you, it was like a big ass group of teenagers that I was in the fucking crowd. Like that shit was so embarrassing. Then on top of that, like I'm running. And it was these hustlers on the corner. And I'm running past them, and they're like, run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run. You know? I ran all the way home. I ran in my building. I tried to clock my mom out. Like, she was banging on the door. Like, that shit was crazy. So fucking embarrassing. But come to find out, like, the lady thought that the crowd was trying to, like, jump me and my friends, which it wasn't even nothing. Like, I don't know why she would think that, because we were all together. So I don't know. It was dumb. It was crazy. But either way, I got in trouble because my ass was supposed to be spending the night at my friend's house, not outside going to no damn party. But yeah, I will never forget that. Run, Forrest, run. That shit was so embarrassing. Oh my God. So anyways, have I ever had, all right, I just got 2 more questions and we are done. So have I ever had a celebrity encounter? I've had many. So growing up in New York, for the most part, I can't say everybody, but I would think that most people who grew up in New York City, encountered celebrities. So my mom used to work at FAO Schwarz. So I had seen Uma Thurman. She had came in there to like do a private shopping one time.
one day I was just walking down the street, me and my cousin, and we happened to look because this car like pulled up real quick, like on the side of the curb, and Mike Tyson jumped out the car. And I never forget, my cousin like, don't stare too hard, he's gonna bite your ear. And I'm like, yo, you sound dumb. But anyways, that happened. Who else I saw? I used to work at this Italian cafe that was attached to the Hearst building, and the Hearst magazine building. And Oprah came down to get a salad, and I saw her. And then Goldie Hawn came in there to get a salad. I've also seen, who else I've seen? Oh, I told you, like, Dipset. Like, I've seen Juelz Santana. I've seen Cameron. I've seen Jim Jones. They used to be right out there on the block. I used to live a couple of blocks away from the Dipset store. So they used to be right on the corner, like, chilling. Who else? I feel like, I don't know if you really consider him a celebrity, but he is on reality TV. But Walt from Black Ink, I went to a karaoke night that he was hosting. I got a picture with him. I feel like I'm missing a couple. But I've seen my like fair share of celebrities, and I'm pretty sure that I've even I've seen Tiana Taylor. She was in Ricardo's one time when I had went just eating, her and Iman Shepherd. But yeah, it might be a couple of more that I've seen, and I'm pretty sure I've walked down the street and passed the celebrity and didn't even realize that there was a celebrity. And my dog's barking, so she probably hears somebody outside. And my last question is, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Man, if I could give my younger self one piece of advice, it would be, don't let the time something takes to be completed stop you from doing it. And if that doesn't make sense to you, let me clear that up. When I first went to school, I went to school for social work. I stopped and switched my major because, you know, going to social work overall, like if you really want to get in that field and get a good position, you have to go to school for 4 to 6 years. Like getting your bachelor's, then your master's, you know, and doing the proper steps is a lengthy process. I didn't do that because I wanted something quick. Then I wanted to like pursue this other program. I didn't do that because the time, you know, the time frame. And then I look back at it now, all these years later, and look how fast time passes. Like, stop letting how long you think something is going to take, like, deter you from doing what you need to do. Because had you not been thinking about that time frame, the time would have passed and you would have had this shit done already. And you would have been in a way better predicament than you are now. And I'm not saying I'm in a bad predicament, because I'm not. But life could have probably been a whole lot sweeter. And I could have had a whole lot more money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Do what you got to do for you. Don't let nobody try to stop you. Don't let the time it's going to take. Because that stops a lot of people. Because time passes regardless. Time is going to pass. That 2 years is going to pass. And that 2 years that you could have been completing the program done passed. And now you still stuck in square one. So, yeah. But these were just a couple of questions so you guys can get to know me. Kayla, KB Vibin, Kayla be vibin. And, you know, I hope that you continue to watch my videos. I hope you subscribe. I hope you hit that like button. And I look forward to your comments and anything you got to say about, you know, some of the things I share. If you have any additional questions for me, drop them below in them comments and I'll be happy to answer them for you. All right. Have a great night.